Good evening, and welcome to Mrs. Virgo Nixon Lit Station. And tonight we're going to be talking about Rajaee Black, a man that I believe that was dealing with his own demons and two beautiful women and a sad man, which is him, had to suffer for it. Um, so some updates then came up because I've been following this since it happened. He has murdered his girlfriend, Tara, which was 41. He went on Facebook Live. This is everybody saying it. He went on his Facebook Live and said that he just got finished killing his girlfriend. She was pregnant. He was going through a custody battle with his ex-wife, and she was threatening to take the kids just like the ex-wife was. So he said he shot in the head with no remorse. He said he felt numb. He didn't have no feeling from it, and that he was outside his ex-wife house to kill her because she was the reason why all of this was happening. And he was there to kill her, and that he wasn't doing no time. And then after he killed her, he was going to kill himself because jail wasn't an option. The same way I'm talking right now, all calm, cool, and collective, this is the same way he was talking on that live, which made it very scary. So he definitely went through with it. Tyra resigned at Fells Point. Um, Rest in peace to Tara and her family and loved ones. I send my condolences. I think she was in the medical field. I don't know if she was a nurse or a doctor, but when they put her picture up online, she had on a nurse outfit, which really makes it even more sad because it's already bad enough that people are short staffed in the medical field due to this COVID and people really not trying to be out in it. And then you take somebody that's putting her well being and her unborn child, your unborn child, in harm's way to save other people's lives, and you took this woman's life. Then on the live, his wife came to the door. She opened the door, and that's how the live ended on Facebook. He was like, "Oh, there go my ex-wife right there." He was like, "Oh yeah, today is your day." So this is the report. Court records show a man who police said killed his girlfriend and ex-wife before taking his own life was involved in a custody battle over two young children over 4 years. Online court records from Howard County District Court shows the Blacks custody case was reopened in 2018 and remained in the near consent filings over 4 years, and one as recently as last week, in which Rajaee Black accused his ex-wife of blowing off court orders, child custody exchange. A hearing was scheduled for next month. Wendy Black begged the courts to protect her from a man who she called violent, unstable, and demanded to kill her. Rajaee Black, excuse me, y'all. There you go. Rajaee Black also accused his ex-wife of trying to hit him with her car, of hiding her address and therefore hiding the children, but dominating the custody case file where domestic violence charges was filed against Rajaee Black by his ex-wife, including her handwriting pleas to the courts for protection, saying that Reggie threatened to kill me with a gun. He has access to weapons, guns, and been known to abuse drugs and alcohol. He has pushed, shoved, threatened, and bitten me in the past. I'm afraid of him and his anger and do not want him to know where I live. I'm terrified. I do not know what he is capable of doing to me and the girls. I do not feel we are safe. I do not feel safe at all. I feel that our life is in danger. Court records show at least three different people filed for a protection order against Reggie Black over the past several years. Oh wow. Oh wow. Over the past several years. Most recently, in April 2020, petition by a child care provider that was determined by the judge. The judge recently ordered Reggie Black to pay $5,000 in attorney fees to his ex-wife, an attorney she had hired when he refused to turn over necessary documentations, including employment and records, tax filing, and proof of receipts that he has gone to therapy on the day of the killing. Saturday, Michael, a resident in the Columbia apartment complex where Wendy Black lived, said he found the Black two little girls, 4 and 5, inside a running BMW in the parking lot. I could see one of the girls in there crying. I peeked in again and seen and saw the second in there. This is a sad situation because he had, from what it sounded like, he had mental health issues, insecure issues, controlling issues, domestic violent issues. Um, and this is why I do this too, because I'm from Baltimore. If you're not from here and you follow me, please like and subscribe. There's gonna be more news, more story time, pranks later on in the future, etc. But yeah, this is why I do this, so you know what's going on in this state. Because there's a lot of people that's from different states that always be like, I want to move to Baltimore. You do not want to move here. This is in the county. At first, the county was safe. That's not even safe no more. The city been messed up. You ain't even no need of living down there unless you just used to the city life and don't care. But it's been messed up. Our court system is messed up. The fact that she had three different attempts of putting in papers and reports saying that this man is threatening her life. She felt like her life is threatened. She felt like something's gonna happen to her and her kids. Thank God he didn't snap to the. Thank God he didn't snap to the point where he took the kids' lives. But it's still sad because Wendy Black lost her life at 43. They didn't really put the girlfriend's name. I just know her name is Tara, but she was 41. Now that all this done happened, and he did this all in the same day. He did this live. He killed Tyra in Fells Point and then drove out Columbia to kill his ex-wife and then himself. My heart goes out to the little girls because they're the ones that's lost. They lost both of their parents. Thank God he didn't see it. But kids aren't dumb. They know that something was wrong if they know their parents. They know their father don't just put them in a car and lock them in a car. They are definitely going to need therapy, counseling, comfort. I wish I knew where they was at because I would adopt them. Because the system, you just seen what happened with their parents, and she said they report them, and the man wound up still taking her life and his too. So them being in the system, what's that going to do? It didn't even save their mom or their dad. He refused to get the help. There is no self-defense law in Maryland, too, for people from other states that want to move here. You don't want to come here. It's a death trap. They rebuilding around the violence, around the death, around the chaos. They're not changing anything. They just changing the look on how our city look. They're not changing what's going on with the individuals. They're not changing with the families that's struggling. They're not changing with people that's dealing with evictions, backed up bills. None of that. People that actually want help, they not helping them. That's what's going on in our city. That's the reality. They rather kill you than watch you succeed. The best thing is to keep the people that you've been on in your circle that you didn't trust it for the longest and try to sit there and make new friends. Cause this ain't that type of city. The same ones that are friend you be the ones that whack you. You gotta be more cautious, ladies. We gotta be more cautious. We gotta be more aware of who we dating. Guys too. It go both ways, but in this situation is on the female side. You really, really, really gotta check who you are dating. Like you really gotta be safe. Like I know it's messed up, but you gotta do background checks and everything, especially if you from here. And I just did the one on Lauren Smith Fields that just died a couple days ago. This got killed a couple days ago in Connecticut. Excuse me. In Connecticut, meeting somebody on a website. Please, ladies, stop. Stop. I know how I feel that you don't want to be alone. I get it. But at least when you're alone, you're alive. You're safe. Don't just fall for anything because you're scared to be alone. You can't love nobody if you don't love yourself more. If you love a person more than you love yourself, that's a problem. Take it from me, I've done it. It's not a good outcome. Nothing good comes out of it at all. And trying to control somebody, that's like creating a monster. I used to tell my friends that all the time, my homeboys, and they used to think it was cute when we was growing up. Like, yeah, I got under control. Don't you know if you got somebody under control, that the fear of you having them under control, that they will probably kill you before you kill them because they're that intimidated and that scared. We got to make better choices. I wish I knew the little girls' names, but my prayers is with you. Two girls. I hope that y'all get through this. I hope that y'all get amazing parents, adoption parents, or somebody in the family that can take y'all, that can help y'all with this healing at this time from losing both of your parents from your father having mental illness and not getting it treated properly. Because the only person that's hurting when it comes to Rajaee BLACK, when it comes to this story, is the children. Because everybody that he had a problem with, he didn't kill, including himself. So that show you that his mental state was not there because he wasn't thinking about these babies when he did this. He didn't think about they're gonna be by themselves. Who's gonna be there for them? He didn't think about that. When he made that Facebook Live, he said out his mouth, the reason he is going through what he's going through is because his ex-wife put him through this divorce. So he had to make sure she was gone, and then he was taking himself out right behind it. And he kept his word, which is even more scary. But like, comment, and subscribe if you like the news. I will be on here telling you my goals and stuff for the New Year's tomorrow as well. I'm going to try to hit y'all up with at least 2 stories or news of the story at least twice out of a week when I can be free. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and share with your friends. Mrs. Virgo, Lit Nixon, and I'm out.